All right, well, now we head west and we head to Texas, Austin specifically, where police have arrested a suspected serial killer. 62-year-old Raul Meza called authorities himself to report he had murdered his 80-year-old roommate. He also implied he was responsible for another killing, this one back in 2019, of a woman in her 60s. Now, Meza already had a prior conviction for rape and murder of an 8-year-old girl back in 1982. He is currently now being investigated in connection to nearly a dozen cold cases in the Austin area. So joining us now, let's bring in Bruce Mills. He is the interim assistant city manager of Austin, who also happens to have been the primary investigator in that 1982 murder case. Thank you so much for being with us, Bruce. First, I just want to start with the fact that Meza apparently called investigators on himself, which led to this latest arrest. Are you surprised by that?
That's correct. He did. And yes, very surprised. Very out of the ordinary that a murder suspect, one that has been convicted of murder, it's not his first time around the block, would call a detective and confess to a murder. Very surprising.
Well, Bruce, as you just said, I mean, this is not his first time around the block. As we said in your intro, you worked on the case against Meza back in 1982, the rape and murder of 8-year-old Kendra Page. Now, he was sentenced to 30 years, but he only served 10 years of that. He was able to get out on time served and because of his behavior. Talk to us a little bit about the mindset of a convicted killer like Meza.
Well, I haven't spoken to him myself in a number of years. You're correct. He was convicted of a murder of a 8-year-old child in '82. It was I call it a conviction. It was unfortunate circumstances that led to the relatively short sentence. This was a capital murder charge that myself and other detectives working on the case took forward to the DA's office, and then while we were obtaining more evidence and preparing to go to trial, we received a call from then the district attorney's office in Travis County, making us aware that we would not be going to trial, that this individual had pled to murder and would be agreeing to a police sentence of 30 years. In which he did about 10 or 10 and a half, 11 years total, and then was released on parole back into the Travis County area.
How frustrating is that for you, Bruce, as you know, now this former investigator, when something like that happens, when you have someone who was admitted to a killing and then ends up serving a portion of their sentence?
Sure. Well, the frustrating part, of course, began in '82 with the lack of process, and don't know exactly the circumstances. You know, it's 41 years later as to what occurred. Never did know when it occurred, why this plea was agreed to, and this was short 5 or 6 weeks after the murder occurred. Normally, it would have been a year probably before we would have gone to trial for this case. And so there was clearly some manipulation of the criminal justice system at that time that allowed for that to occur, and then certainly to agree to a 30-year plea and then be released. And I was with the police department at that time in '93 when he was released, and was asked again the feelings, and of course the feelings were strong that this individual with his history should have never been out.
Well, and that leads to my last question for you here, Bruce. We don't have a lot of time, but we know he's been convicted of murder at this point. He's now confessed to another one, implicated himself in yet another one. How likely is it, do you think, that Meza has been killing until now without consequence over all of the decades since he was released from prison?
Well, I think it's very likely. When our detectives when they captured him and interviewed him, he acknowledged that he was prepared, and they did find evidence he was prepared to kill again, and said he was going to kill again. So we have reason to believe that there are other unsolved murders that he is responsible for in not only Austin, but the Central Texas area. Our detectives are working diligently to determine that and see if we can make that connection. But yeah, I'm very concerned that he's responsible for other deaths.
And we certainly hope some families will at least be able to get some answers in all of this. Mr. Bruce Mills, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.